Hello everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm going to be breaking down how I took on this GU demand zone and profited on the CPI. Okay, so I am going to break down simply how I look at the market, the way I review the market, and I just simply go for my setup. Okay, it's not complicated at all. I don't get into all the news stuff. I'm trying to figure out all the time if the news is good or bad. If it's CPI news that's coming out, all I do is look at the numbers, just try to align that with the trend if it aligns with the trend. And then I just go from there, okay? But mainly, I don't count on news for my setup. I count on the trend and the zones that it gives me, okay? Do not get so mixed up in the news. I used to do that. Do not get so mixed up in the news. The more you get mixed up in the news, the more you'll rely on fundamentals to trade. In my opinion, it is best to stick to the market conditions and how you should be reviewing the markets, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and show you guys why I got into this trade. Obviously, man, this is a bullish trend, okay? Obviously, this is a bullish trend. Let me paint this black right quick. There is no reason why I should be selling, okay? Now, is it at a high right here? Yes, it is at a high. Does that mean I should sell? No, it does not mean I should sell, okay? Just because the market is at a high of the day does not mean that I should sell, okay? Only way I'm going to sell is if I see lows broken, all right? And when I mean lows broken, this is what I mean. I mean, like literally this low right here will have to break through, okay? Why? Because this is a demand zone, right? This is a demand zone. This is a demand zone, okay? And these lows have to be broken for me in order to consider it to sell. When I'm looking at this on the 1 hour time frame, even on a 5-minute time frame, you guys can see that it's consistently going up. So why am I trying to look for sales? There's no point of looking for sales. Even if it's something like this that hits a supply zone, which is this is a supply zone, okay, and it did go for at least, let's see, yeah, for 1 to 2. I'm still looking at buys because it's not breaking these lows, okay? So I look on the 1 hour time frame for a trend. Listen, I don't say this to brag. I say this because I can say this. I remember failing so many challenges, and I remember profiting than not profiting. I remember struggling. I remember going from strategy to strategy. What I mean, guys, that this strategy is so simple that you necessarily do not need anything else. I mean it. Okay, like it sharpened the way I look at the markets. It sharpened the way I take my trades. It sharpened even the way I, do risk management. I don't get into all this extra stuff. I literally make my day simple and I go home on my day. I catch a 1-to-1, which is 10 pip stop loss, 10 pip take profit, or I even aim for 20 pips. Sometimes I aim for 50 pips depending on like the liquidity grabs, okay? But I mainly just go for 1-on-ones or 1-to-2, and I'm done for the day. Okay, there's no reason why I should be sitting here all day trying to catch these long trades. They just don't happen all the time. Okay, I'm up. Listen, guys, the reason why I am fully funded right now is not because I am sitting here copy and pasting off of somebody else's trade. It's not because I'm sitting here just guessing my trades. I'm not guessing anything. I see momentum in the market. I see my zone. It comes back to retest. I take the trade. I get my take profit, and I'm out. That's all. I don't try to be greedy. I don't sit here and try to hold my trades, or it can go longer. And that's when I cut all that nonsense out, started winning. All right, I'm about to get to my second payout, okay? This is the longest I've ever had a fully funded account. You can do this, guys. You just got to make this more simple, all right? All right, so if you don't get that and this is just skimming over your head, that's all up on you. So let me go here. I'm just going to back this up, okay? So originally, all right, since there was CPI news, I was still very careful to just take any trade. But because the structure right here was broken, okay, because the structure right here, and it was bullish going up, it was broken, and it came back down to retest already. I was already, you know, for you guys that know, I only trade New York session, so I don't trade anything but New York session. I never came back to this area, okay, which is the demand zone. Right? This is the demand zone that I never came back to right here. All right, after breaking these spots. All right, now when I woke up and I got up, I was like, okay, and we break some of these highs. So this might be my demand zone right here. But then I looked at CPI news and I was like, okay, CPI news is coming. So let's just take this off the table and let's just wait. I believe that the number one, momentum is up. Okay. Guys, 5-minute time frame, they give you so much setups, and it can give you anywhere from 3 to 5 pips stop loss max. Like, you don't have to risk 10 pips, you don't have to risk 20 pips. All these people that says, oh, you gotta risk 50 pips, you gotta risk 40 pips, you gotta risk 30 pips. It's such bull crap. It's not true. I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, I literally risk 10 pips at max, and I still get what I need to get. Okay. So listen, the market 750. All right. So let's go to CPI news. All right. One CPI news hit. All right. What did it do? It broke this high for me. What is that telling me? That is telling me, guys, the market is going to go up. Do I know for how long? I don't know. And I don't care. All I know is the market broke to the high and it left a demand zone. Right here. This is my demand zone right here. You can even look at this as an order block. A bearish and medium engulfing. It broke this high. And what I'm looking for it to happen is I'm simply looking for the market to return back to this zone. Right here. Make this one. I'm just looking for it to return to the zone. I get in if I see a rejection and I take it on up. Sometimes I wait for a rejection and then I want it to break the previous candle before entering. But in terms like this, when I can get in and aggressively, you know, you can have your stop loss literally at 5 pips. But I waited a little bit, all right? But this happened, all right? This bad boy happened, all right? And this is the CPI news, okay? Right here, right? So then that's when I was like, okay, since that happened and it violated this one right here, I didn't take it at all right? I did not take this setup. It created right at CPI, excuse me, this was the actual CPI. It actually broke, it continued, like you said, just continued up forward as a bullish, all right? I done lost train of thought right now. I'm looking for it to come down here in this area now, okay? So anytime that there's a new demand zone that is created, you can take the most recent, especially if it's more stronger. This is definitely more stronger, okay? So what do we do? I'm waiting on my rejection, okay? Boom, rejected, right? Soon as it rejected, and I saw that see, usually I'll get in like right here, and I put my stop loss literally right here, 8 pips. Or you can put it right here, 16 pips. Like I said, 10 to 15 pips is my max. Or you can just literally put it right here, underneath this candle. If it blows past it, cool. It's telling you it's not wanting to continue up anymore. But where did I enter? Right after the rejection. I waited for my rejection opportunity, okay? My stop loss 10 pips right underneath this candle, right here. Now, I didn't have a take profit area at first, okay? So once it started retracing a little bit, my thought was like, okay, come on, man. Like, what's up, man? Like, I know you want to still go up. So what I did, I set a take profit level, right? Set at 10 pips right here. I held it, guys. This is the reason why sometimes you don't need to chop out. Sometimes you can chop out right here and say, you know, I'm gonna cut my losses and get back in. That's cool. You can cut it short. But in this one, I was like, nah, I'm gonna hold it. I believe in my setup. Boom, right there. Take profit hit. Guys, I don't know. Every day I do it just like this. And I don't know, like it doesn't have to get any more complicated. It's the same thing as sales. If it breaks down to the low, find your supply setup, wait for the supply to tap in, enter, let the market go the way you want it to go, and embarrass the bearish momentum. Boom. Same thing with the bullish. Come back, retest, just like you did just now, bullish momentum. But everybody wants to catch these 100 pip moves, 150 pip moves. Now here's the thing. If you're a scalper, but you're trying to catch these large moves, these are the people I'm talking to. You can't be a scalper and trying to swing trade every single thing, because that's when you're going to mess yourself up. You're not a swing trader. Stop thinking as a swing trader. Now, if you are, and for some people who might be in me and Daniel's group, and if you are doing his strategy and you are trying to swing trade, that makes a lot of sense, okay? Because that strategy specifically could be for scalping and swing trading, okay? Yes, this strategy is for swing traders as well. But what I'm saying is, when you are looking at the 5-minute time frame, you're going to have a lot more movement. But I'm telling you, man, it's going to go at least 10 pips. 80% of the time, this strategy is going to work. 75% of the time, this strategy is going to work. 25% of the time, you might get stopped, okay? Throughout the week, you might have a bad week. All right, I'm gonna be honest. You might have a bad week, but I keep my losses very short. I don't trade on Wednesdays. I trade Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays. I make it very simple. The setup's not there. I do my best to not even look at the market anymore and go on to my next day. That next day, I'm to win. All right. If the next day becomes a loser, I review my loss. If it's less than literally 1% that I lost, I'll try again. If I lost 4%, I'll move on about my day. Okay. So this is the things, guys. You have to crack up yourself. You have to say, listen, what do you want? Okay. Why are you trading Forex? Why is your strategy the way it is? The reason why my strategy is the way it is because it works so much from personality. It is so simple to the T. You don't see any indicators. I have 0 indicators. I literally have 0 indicators. You see me just mark up the zone one time. I wait for a retest and I get in. I don't understand why people are making Forex so complicated. Stop making Forex so complicated. Stop thinking about fake outs. Stop thinking about the market's trying to get you all the time. Stop thinking about, the market's never on your side. No, that is so falsely read. The market is doing what it's supposed to do. It is your job to pick the setups that you need and for you to see the opportunity and you to take the opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next episode. Look, guys, I podcast. So sometimes I think I'm podcasting. See you in the next video. Like and subscribe, share, comment, do whatever you want. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'll be willing to help. But some of you guys just, I don't know, man. And this is the reason why I don't teach anymore like that. Because I feel like when we teach stuff, I feel like people look at it, but they don't apply it. It's like, I'm just watching. Are you watching the video for inspiration, or are you watching it to actually learn? I was talking to my boy Elman. Shout out to him. He's in my other group. And he was like, "Man, it's time to hang it up." And I see why people who teach should stop teaching, because it just kind of gets to the point to where you have people listening. You don't have people, and then it's like we're putting in all this work. And it's like they don't get it. So it's like, at this point, when you've been doing this for some years, it's just time to hang it up. So I'm doing the breakdown videos. I think that's the way I teach now. Breakdown videos are the best. I don't sit here and do setups anymore. I don't be sending out setups all the time. It's just time that I just help people by just doing videos, and that way they can do that. So, all right, guys, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.